Okay, things to study for 3NA paper 2. Now you are doing the part 3, the second, next few questions, right? Okay, focus a little bit more on trigonometry. I'm going to repeat the same few questions again. Okay, first one over here, question number 7, right? I have given all the different lengths, 7.36 kilometer, 5.53 kilometer, and 3.64 kilometer, right? And I have an angle 70 degree. Show that the angle ADB is 104.88. ADB, angle ADB is this angle over here, right? So in this case, what do we have? Right, this is the angle that I want. And this is me. Where are my two hands? My two hands will be here, this side and this side. Okay, so these are my two sides. So this is my A, this will be my B. Where is the side opposite to the angle? Opposite to me, 7.36. This is the C. So in this case, I know only the three sides. I don't know the angle. So I must use cosine rule. But I must use the one that find the angle version. So sort, divide, inverse. Okay, but first, let's find the correct one to start off with. The angle opposite, the side opposite the angle. So must start with 7.36 square. So they say show, so actually it's asking you to find, but make sure the answer is the correct one. So 7.36 square equals to 7.36 C square equals to A square 5.53 square plus B square 3.64 square minus 2AB cosine of the angle ADB. Eh? Is Glenn back in already? No. Elisa is here. Okay, Glenn is here. So Nash is not around. Afrina is not around. Oh, still got a few of them disappear. Okay, never mind. Right? So if I want to find the angle over here, need to do our three things. Sort, divide, inverse. First one, I'm lazy, so I'm going to directly do swap. I'm going to move this here. And then I'll move this one there. Yeah, and then, this is the magic pen. Okay, magic pen. Swap. Okay, so I write the cosine rule already. Swap. Then which one I don't want? I don't want the one over this portion. So I divide this away. Divide, bring it down to the bottom. So I divide. Then next, inverse. I don't want the cosine. I don't want this cosine over here. This one cosine don't want. So what do? I do cos inverse. Wait, let me shift this over here. So I do cosine, undo the cosine, right? Cosine, but cosine inverse. Ta-da. Then press your calculator, answer. This one, I don't know. Anyone quick, faster finger? Shift cosine. It should be the correct answer over there, right? Bracket, fraction. Press the fraction button, 5.353 square plus 3.64 square minus 7.36 square over 2 bracket 5.53, then 3.64, close bracket, close the bracket, equal. Okay, 104.881, but really 104.88 lah. Great, shown. Is this okay? So in this case, this one all three length got don't have angle and a pair, so cannot. Some people messaging on the phone already or pressing calculator. Okay. Yes, Lynn, stop playing with your filter. Yes, do your work. Okay, so now I have my angle already. Once I have this angle over here, fill in your information when you do your work. Okay, along the way. So you know it's 4.88, yeah. 4.88. Then that means also I will know what is this angle, am I right? So I can actually find this angle technically. So intuitively, I must know what are the information I have. I need to know, okay? So I will probably do this angle first. 180 minus 104.88 to help myself maybe for the next few part. Intuitively lah. right? This angle is 75.12 degree, right? And that being said, if I know this 75.12, this is 70, probably later I can also find this angle. I wouldn't know whether I need it or not, but maybe I'll need it later. Okay, now the question says find the area of triangle ADB. ADB, half area of triangle, half AB sine C. Start with the angle. So your angle is this one, right? Then where are the two sides? The two sides beside it is this one. So half times 3.64, 5.53 area. Sine of the angle 104.88. Let's say you're not able to show in part A, but you can still use the answer for part B, right, to find the answer. And you probably need to find the shortest distance, so keep it as original, as accurate as possible. 3.64 times sine 104.88. Close, remember, close your bracket. 9.72709. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, round off. Okay, then I round off area to 3 civic 9.73 kilometers square. So to find the shortest distance, D to AB, point D to AB, right? So that means this is my height. Where is the new base? The new base will be the one over here, 7.36. So area of this triangle, use the accurate one, 9.7271 equals to half times my new base. Oh, what's my new base? 7.36 times the shortest distance, which is the h. Therefore, 9.7271 times 2 over 7.36 equals to my shortest distance. Everyone got the answer? Okay, then I will count. Is this your number also? Nobody answered me. 2.64 kilometer. Can? Do y'all get something similar to me? The answer that? Can I? Okay, I'm going to continue already. Next part. Find the distance of CD. Where is CD? Oh, CD is here. Now this one I need to use the sine rule. How do I know whether I need to use the sine rule or cosine rule? Check. Do I have me and two hands and angle with two hands? What is the angle that we have? We have the angle over here, but if this is the angle, I don't have two hands. I only got 5.3. I don't know what is this side, right? So cannot use the cosine rule for this angle. I check. What about this angle? If I use 70, I don't even have the two sides. Even more cannot use cosine rule. Then what more? I need to find this angle. I don't even this angle I also don't have the two sides. So in this case, cannot use cosine rule. So that means I need to try to use sine rule. If I want to try to use sine rule, first thing I need is probably angles, if not length. So I notice this is 75.12, which I calculated just now. This is 70. That means I can find this angle over here, 180 minus 75.12 minus 70 degree. Always write in information into your diagram. Very helpful for you to think, right? To process about things. So you get this angle 34.88 degree. So this is the angle 34.88 degree. To have sine rule, you need a pair of matching side and angle. So where is the obvious pair of matching side angle? C, right? So 5.53 over sine, and sine 70 is one pair. I want to find CD. This is the question, DC, right? What is the matching pair and matching angle? Right? This one over here, sine of 34.88 is the matching pair. Right? So I'm going to find my matching pair. I have matching pair already. I want to find DCD, right? I put the one that I want to find on top. So in this case will be CD is the one I want to find. Over is matching pair. Sine of 34.88 equals to the next matching pair. C, just now was CD, length on top, right? So it's 5.53 over sine 70. Okay, so I'm going to use this pair that I have, the matching pair over here. Oh, what's happening? Okay, and then find my answers for later. Okay. Okay, then what do I need to do? I multiply, cross multiply or whatever, right? Multiply these over. Then I don't need to find angle, so it's just CD equals to 5.53 over sine 70 times sine 34.8. Then press the calculator, get my answer. Times sine 34.88. Remember to close your brackets, okay? So I get 3.3653. 7 kilometer. Is this okay? So this one is the sine rule, right? So please take note. Okay, Ken? Yeah, now pirate link become pirate already. Okay, 2 more questions, then we are done for the day. Next page. Okay, this one you must go and study. What I'm going through may not be everything. So there must be some others that might be tested. So just need to, I can only focus on the ones that I can teach. There's one more part on distance, speed, time graph. Okay, if I have time, I try to find one question and write solution for you, okay, later when I have time. Now, first one, find the modal class, but I'm looking at this is an interval. So usually things when I want to calculate an estimated mean, I need to find the mid value later, okay? But what is a modal class? Modal class means the one with the highest frequency, the one that repeats most often. Okay, the one with the highest frequency is this one, right? So what is the class interval? Copy the whole class interval. 7 less than x less than equal to 10. Okay. Now find an estimated length. To find an estimated length, first, why is it estimated? Because I have no raw data. No raw data, then what do? I use the mid value to estimate the data. How to find the mid value? 1 plus 3 divided by 2. 3 plus 5 divided by 2. Although number here very easy to guess, correct or not? Right, but sometimes the number can be larger, so I write for you calculation so you know how to calculate. But don't assume 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 may not be all the cases. So this is 5 plus 7 divided by 2, 12 divided by 6. But the last one, this is 7 plus 10 divided by 2. This is not 8. 7 plus 10 divided by 2. This one is 8.5. So watch out for the intervals needed. Okay. Now I have the mid value already. How to find the mean? Take the mid value times 7. So 14. 4 times 11, 44. 6 times 10, 60. 8.5 times 12. Alamak, I don't know. 102. Okay, add up all the fx. This is f times x, right? So this will be 14, 44, 60, 102. Divide by my total frequency. Total. It means 7 plus 11 plus 10 plus 12 equal to 40. So divide by 40. Some students will tell me, oh, Cher got 1, 2, 3, 4, then divide by 4. Not correct, divide by the total frequency. Okay, then this number over here, right? Please don't go and anyhow round off. If the number not exact, you can put in fraction. Okay, if the number is exact, you copy number. If not, really cannot, then you round off because it's blank, right? Then you round off to 3, 6 feet. So in this case, this is 5.5 cm according to the units in the question, right? So this is estimated. Why is it an estimated mean? Number 1, no raw data. Number 2, we use the mid value to estimate mean. There are some questions they will ask you, why is this an estimated mean? So you tell them no raw data, and we use the mid value to estimate the mean. Can? Next one, coordinate geometry. Before I go on, let me revise a little bit more. Okay, first one, straight line. Y equals to mx plus c. This one you all remember. What is m? M is gradient. Don't know whether you remember. What's the formula for gradient? What's the formula for gradient? Anyone?
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
Thank you very much. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Then next one over here, this one, y-intercept. Okay, some basic coordinates information. Cut y-intercept means cut the y-axis. When you cut the y-axis, x is equal to 0. X equals to 0. If they ask for coordinates for the y-intercept, then you'll be bracket, x is the 0, then find the y value. If they just want to find the y-intercept, it's just y equals to a number. Okay, if I have cut the x-axis, then what does that mean? Y is equals to 0. You sub inside equation, find the x. So when they tell you coordinates, then you write x, find the x, put y equals 0. But if they ask you for x-intercept, it's just x equals to a number. So got difference. If they say coordinates, they need a bracket. Okay, next thing, there are 3 different types of line in general. Slanted line, the equation is y equals to mx plus c. Horizontal line, what is the equation? This one, horizontal line, only cut the y-axis. So this will be y equals to a number. Last but not least, vertical line. What is this kind of equation? Vertical line only cut the x-axis. X equals to a number. So these 3 types you must know. Okay, general equation. So how do we find equation of straight line? First one, find gradient. Number 2, substitute a point, find y-intercept. Okay, now without further ado, let's begin. The point, we have so many different points. Okay, and you have so many points. The question says rotational symmetry. Alamak, what is rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry means I need to rotate the diagram. So if I have a rotational symmetry about the midpoint of AC, that means in the middle of AC, I need to rotate. If you cannot, then you take your picture and you rotate where okay, and you rotate one round, right? You'll notice that you need another point for it to look the same. You need another point here. Okay, rotation symmetry. So actually, what does it look like? It looks like a parallelogram, correct or not? Yes, Max, you are happily smiling away. I don't know why you are smiling out. Okay, yes. You need a parallelogram, right? So how do I find what is these coordinates of the A, B, C, and then D, right? How to find this point D, right? You notice here, the x coordinate is 4. Shift over until it's 8. How many units did they move over here? How many units did they move? From 4 to 8, how many units have we shifted? Yes, we shift horizontally across 4 units. And what is the change? The x coordinate is the one that changed. The y coordinate never changed. So only the x coordinate changed. So let's see. This one, the x coordinate is 2. It will move also how many units? 4 units. Right? Only the x coordinate changed, the y coordinate never changed. So in this case, D will be equals to 2. I shift 4 units, will be 6. The y coordinate never changed. Y is still at 1. Okay, so this coordinate of D will be 6, 1. Like that is not correct. Coordinate must have brackets with the answer. Okay? Right, so if you're not able to guess rotational symmetry, then probably need a little bit of rotate. Exam, you rotate the paper and then you make sure you see that you get back the same picture. Okay? Next one, find the equation of the line BC. Take note, BC is what kind of line? I'm going to erase this part away already, so that I can explain things better. Okay, so what is BC? BC is a horizontal line. Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? It's number 2, right? Y equals to something. What is this Y value? What is this Y number? The Y value is 9. So in this case, the equation of this is Y equals to 9. Okay, don't straight away jump into finding gradient, blah, 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 whichever. Observe which type of line is it. Is it the slanted one? Then you're going to find your gradient. It's not the slanted one. Is it the flat or is it the vertical one? Okay, so in this case, it's this one. Next one, find the equation of line AB, A and B. This is a slanted line. So to find the equation of slanted line first, okay, I'll do my part B, part 2 here. I need the 2 point A. A is the point 2, 1. B is the point 4, 9. So if it's a slanted line, that means I need to use this one over here. Okay, Y equals to mx plus c. First step, find gradient. Equal to y2 minus y1, 9 minus 1, x2 minus x1, 4 minus 2. What is this answer? Okay, I got answer 4. Is it 4? Are you still alive? No. The brain died already. Okay, never mind. Okay, gradient is 4.
Slowly giving up.
Last few part, the graph, I
finish?
think I'll leave you to do the graph on your own. Let me finish up this last question. Okay, but this one cannot give up. This one, coordinate geometry, definitely test one. So must know. Okay, hang on with me. Hang on with me. Okay, so after I find the gradient, give up already. Alamak, I cannot. Then I don't know how to help you already. I try. Okay, I find my gradient already. Next step, I need to find a point. Y equals to mx plus c. The m now change to, what is my gradient? Maybe y'all can help answer my question, then you won't be so sleepy. What is the gradient that I found? What is the m over here? Yes, 4, correct. So it's y equals to 4x plus c. What do I need to do? I substitute a point. Which point do you want? It is the equation of line AB, right? Do you want to use A or do you want to use B? For me, I just anyhow choose. I choose A, okay? I sub the point to 1 inside the equation. So this means y is the number 1, for x is the number 2 plus c. How to find what is the number for c? Please calculate. Maybe I call Basely. What is the answer for c? 7. Okay, next. Is it 7? Minus 7. 7 or minus 7?
Minus 7.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, correct, minus 7. But is this the equation, Lee? Is this the equation? No, yes, okay, you shake your head. So therefore, the equation should be y equals to, I put in here, I plug back the c here, okay? 4x plus, do I write plus negative 7? No need, I just write it as minus 7. Final answer equation. Okay, so this one definitely tested. Please check, okay? Next one, find the coordinates. This word here, coordinates of the point where it cut the x-axis. Cut x-axis, what did we say just now? Cut x-axis, what happened? the y is equal to 0, right? Cut x-axis, y equals to 0. So I sub y equal to 0 into my equation. 0 equals to 4x minus 7. 4x equal to, bring this over, become positive 7. X equals to 7 over 4. But is this the answer? They ask for coordinates. They want bracket answer. The x is 7 over 4. What's the y value? What's our y? Our y is 0. I'm dying. Yes. Okay, 0, correct. Okay, so this one is our coordinates. Right? Now left our last part. We draw graph. Maybe some of you have drawn your graph already. I know who draw already. Lynn, just now you draw this in don't know which paper already, right? Can you tell me what are the number? This one you calculated what? 3.2 ah? Oh wait, yes. So sure you need this, is it? No, then you need which one? This one? Then what is, hey.
No need, I was raising my hand.
Oh, you're raising a hand for? Okay, my hand pain.
Lynn, why you MP
What is this number? 3.2 ah? Is it 3.2? Yeah, okay. Sian say yeah means it's 3.2. Just now I did with your 3.2, right? Then, oh no, I purposely choose this one where the scale is difficult to count the scale. Check how to count the scale. This one 0.5, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Okay, so you please know how to do markings like that. Then this one, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, and then 1 square, it will be 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, then 3. Okay, so the decimal, this one got different units, right? So now, first question over here, 0.5, 6.1. X is 0.56. But 0.1 is in the middle because now 1 square is 0.2 unit. Next one, 1, 3.5. 1, 3, 3.5 in the middle. 1.5, 3.1. Can somebody help me read out the number? Then I don't need to keep zoom in and zoom out. 2 is what number? 3.5 ah? No, 3.2 ah? What's 2?
3.5.
3. Huh? Oh, 1.75. Oh, sorry. 1.75. Where to find 1.75? In the middle, is it? 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. Oh, 1.75. Then you say what? 3 point? 1.75 is what? 3.2 ah? 3.2 is here. 2 is 3.5. 3.5 here. Then next one is what? 2.5 is 4.3. 2.5, 4.3, 4, 4.2, 4.3. Last one, 3. Is it 3? What's the number? Oh, 5.5. 5.5. Where is 5.5? 5? 5.24, 5.5. Okay, so I got my graph looking like that. Then you draw. Alamak, my hand shaking. Ew. Uh-oh. Nike tick. This one is the one with the Nike tick. Alamak, my hand shaking ah. Okay. It doesn't look good. Okay, I don't know. I give up lah, huh? I just leave it like that. It's not very accurate. Okay, you try your best to draw your smoothest graph. But I must highlight certain things, huh? Okay, do not assume that this might be your lowest point, okay? There might be some other places that might be a little bit lower, right? Okay, then there are, for this kind of question, got many complicated questions. You go and study your WA3 paper if you still have. Okay, if not, I'm just doing the basic of the basic. Use the graph to find the largest value of x when y equals to 5. Now, when y equals to 5, I draw the line, horizontal line, y equals to 5. It's not just only one solution. It's two solution in this case. There are 2 points of intersection. But the question want the largest. So I just read the largest value. Then this is 2.5. 2 squared, 2.6, 2.7. So my answer 2.8. Around there. Okay, plus minus. Sometimes teacher can be very stingy. They don't give a lot of marks. They don't give a wide range for this. So you might need to be more accurate and sharper pencil. By drawing a tangent, whether the teacher tell you draw tangent or no tangent, you see the word, find the gradient, right? Gradient means you need to draw tangent line already, okay? When you see the word gradient, it means you need to draw tangent line. When x equals to 1 and x equals to 1 is this one. But what can we do? We can use 2 points, 2 boxes or 1 boxes also can. Go up, touch the graph. Go 2 square, go down, touch the graph. Okay, so you see this side can be longer, this side can be shorter, not necessary. Just that it's 2 square left, 2 square right. Okay, but the ruler do not need to pass through these 2 dots. The ruler should pass through the dot in the middle, not the 2 dots that you use to estimate. Okay, the ruler should pass through the dot in the middle. You need to slide down a little bit. Okay, let me draw my tangent line. Okay, so it's slide down tangent to this point in the middle, not tangent to the 2 points at the back. Yes, this should going crazy already. This should. Last question already lah. Let me finish properly. Okay, then find gradient. How to find gradient? Use mark any 2 points on the straight line. Okay, I will probably use this one over here. So this is 2. X is 2, this one will be 0.3. Then maybe I'll use 0.5. I'll try this one. This one 0.5, this one is 5, 5.2. Okay, so I use this 2 points. Numbers that are easier to read. So I have 0.5, x coordinate first, followed by y. Then the other one. 2, 0.3. Gradient y2 minus y1, 0.3 minus 5.2 over x2 minus x1. Okay, and this kind of number, again, please don't give me in fraction. Give me in 3, 6 fifth or decimal place, can? Right, so I got negative 3.2666. So round off negative 3.27 for gradient, 3 6 fifth. Is that okay? And it is a downward sloping negative line, right? Can? Okay. No more already. Cannot tahan. Right? So these are the basics of the basics. Okay. Bye-bye. Go and study already or whatever.
Lin, why you wearing P?
Huh?
Why is Lin in P attire?
Lucille is my background image. Very nice.
Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Very
Bye-bye.
Guys, I need to drink water one.
So I'm gonna kill myself.
Just
kill my-
try your best. You pick
I'm
the
so done.
questions that y'all can do
Lucille.
first. Y'all pick the question that you can do or whatever first. Okay, so don't go and
Wow.
follow.
Nice guy.
Wow, nasi lemak.
Okay, bye-bye.
We
Wow.
still got
Madam,
1 hour before our paper start. We can remedial again.
Madam,
I don't know whether
Alright,
I'm
let's stay
picking
here
up.
for 10 more minutes.
I got mala to eat. I need to eat my mala.
Eat lah, eat.